What's going on, family? Listen, regardless if you are Hebrew Israelite, Christian, Orthodox Islam, you're part of the Nation of Islam, you're a Buddhist, you're a free thinker, you consider yourself spiritual, you're an atheist, Hinduism, whatever, Ouija boards. I respect everybody's choice to believe in whatever you believe in. But understand this: if you are a black man, regardless of those different lines and of faiths that people can subscribe to, if you're a black man, we must stick together. And the two foundations that those come from are, number one, you have brown skin, you are a black man. Number two, we want to see our people go forward. If this is the foundation, then we gotta come together on that, because I don't know if you've noticed or not, but we have a cartoon in office. We have a clown in office. We have a really silly individual in office right now. And if you haven't noticed, you need to notice, because right now isn't the time for us to have, target practice via doctrine, the theological. My knowledge is more than what he knows, and this person is in the darkness, and this person is blind, and the veil hasn't been lifted, and you lack this. We don't have time for that. That's cool for another time. But we need to all move together, because the powers that be want us to have divisiveness within each other, because at the end of the day, it's the old plantation theory. If we can get the slaves within their different sects and different compartments of each other and different cliques to have tension, then where there's division, there's no unity. Listen, we've got to stick together. I'm not usually one that's really pushes the whole pro-black agenda, because for me, my aim is to live it. I don't need to put a whole bunch of Marcus Garvey quotes and this, that, and the third, and I'm living it. You know what I mean? I aim to live woke. I don't have to say it every 2 seconds, 3 seconds. I aim to live it. So what I'm saying is, we need to stay together. We need to pool our dollars. We need to buy land. We need to spend that energy we spend debating each other all day and put it in toward feeding our mind the right things. We need to put it toward learning more about what goes into this temple that makes it run better. We need to put it more into studying law and spending time in libraries so we can understand how legislature works, understand how laws are passed. Because, man, I've been blessed to travel all over this world. There is a real strategic and intentional, deliberate agenda against the black man. And I'm not on no black nationalist, this, that, and the third. I don't know what you want to call it. I just love my people. And this is not something that I usually, touch on, because I aim to live it, like I said. But with my platform and the ability that I have to reach millions of people, I have to say this. Like black men, we got to stop debating, and we got to start doing. And at the end of the day, we possess intelligence, wisdom, all type of capabilities, and we got to use that in the right way, man, because we don't have time to debate the theological arguments, the doctrinal arguments, and all these different things. We don't have time. We don't have time. We must stick together. We must pool our dollars. We must buy land. We must learn law. We must learn knowledge of self. We must learn to honor our women. We must learn to put our differences aside, and then we can do that later. When we've bought the land, we're on our yachts, and the black race as a whole is in a better place, and we're sipping lemonade in our rocking chairs, then we can have those debates then. But right now, we got to come together on the things that we do want to see. And I'm pretty sure that every well-meaning black man, regardless of his faith or what he believes in, wants to see the black man, the black race, the black woman, the black family go forward. So I think that needs to be the centerpiece on which we build and center our efforts. Because if it's not, we're just wasting our time. We're just wasting our time.